A definitely a different challenge than anything we've had so far this season. They on just about every play, there's some sort of shifting, motioning, a lot of movement, a lot of distractions, and it changes week to week. They do a great job of using the personnel that they have. They line up running backs and wide receivers line up at running back, tight ends line up at wide receiver. Everybody lines up everywhere. So it's a game where you have to be very sound in your rules, understand the structure of your defense, and then at the same time it still comes down to what it takes to play good defense. I always think that bowl games are one of the first things that bowl games are usually decided by conditioning and tackling, because there's no other sport where you play week in, week out, and then stop for a month and then resume in a one-off game. So it'll be important that our guys are in great condition, because they do things with tempo to try and wear you out, and then we got to do a great job of tackling, because you get into a rhythm of that during the course of the season, and you can't be a great defense without being a great tackling team.
I guess y'all got into a rhythm these last 4 months. What's it like when y'all were off 2 weeks and then y'all come back on Friday? What's that like as coaches with your players?
As coaches, we obviously hit the road recruiting, so it's sort of nonstop for us. For the players, they dive right into final exams. I think in a way, mentally, it's good for everybody to get a break from each other, for sure physically. Obviously, I think the last half, I think for sure defensively, just sort of being, injuries and just kind of being banged up. It seemed like it caught up with us a little bit there down the stretch. So the chance to get some guys feeling better about their bodies is a big plus. And I think just mentally also, just to refresh the guys, get away and then get back and get eager to finish the season on a positive note.
Is there kind of a chip on the guys' shoulders after those last 3 games and things you mentioned, the injuries kind of catching up?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think it definitely puts a sort of a mark on what I felt like was a pretty good season defensively. But ultimately, they measure you after all 12. I think our guys are. I think this football team in general is very motivated for our seniors, certainly for Dak, and for our fans to finish this year, which is again a very good year to finish the year on a positive note.